Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another bug report. So, today, obviously, we're on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and we're doing like episode 2 of Bug Report. Now, I decided to do this because there's a few more different bugs that I've found, and I'm going to throw some good ones in as well, which are actually like can benefit you. So obviously it's not all like doom and gloom. Anyway, so for the first bug, basically, I was literally just flying in the nether, and let's just make some more rockets, okay? So I'm on the Jamcraft realm. This is like obviously 100% survival. So anyway, I was flying in the nether, and basically every now and again, if you look above the hunger bar, if I go close to something, I'm pretty sure it will work. Let me turn around. Okay, let me jump off. Whoa. Okay, let me jump down here. Right, so every now and again, I noticed, I bet it won't do it now I'm recording, but let's try and get it to do it. There we go. Did you see that for a split second? The actual, like, underwater bubbles appeared above the hunger bar. I'll try and get it to do it again. Now, I believe it's when you kind of, like, go into a position, like a diving position. Obviously, it's something to do with the new... obviously, now you can go for a 1x1 block. So, I'm thinking it might be something to do with that. Crawling, I have no idea. But I probably won't be able to get it to do it again. I'll try one more time. But if not, I'll just show you a playback of that in slow motion. So again, it's like when you kind of like go... Oh, it's really glitchy today. So let's try and go under here and do it. There we go. That was a bit longer that time. So that is literally the first bug. Now, it literally does nothing. It doesn't affect your gameplay. It just pops up every now and again. And I just noticed it. So I thought I'd point that out. And I'm also going to report it because obviously... it's not supposed to happen. Obviously, there's no water, and that is like telling you how long you can hold your breath for. So, again, I thought that was pretty strange to see. So let's get on to the next bug. Okay, so again, I probably won't be able to do this one, but the second bug of this one is obviously we've got a 2x2 tunnel here. But if I keep clicking, and I actually end up launching my elytra like up into the wall. It actually happens again with the bubble column. I mean, I don't want to fall down into the lava, but I'm going to try and get it to happen again. There we go. Did you see that? And the bubble column comes up again. And you also take damage because obviously you're inside a block. Now that, it kind of makes the block so it's not solid. But that only occurs obviously when you're on like a lip like this, if you like that. Can you see it? There's the lip, and you kind of get stuck inside it, which again you could have dire consequences to that, due to like if you, for instance, just like drowned in the wall. I know you're not exactly drowning, but you're taking damage through blocks, and you get stuck in the block. Now if you haven't got a pickaxe and you actually get stuck in there, you're actually going to be stuck and take damage, so you might end up dying. So that itself is quite a big bug that needs fixing, I think, anyway. But let's get on to another positive bug. So bug number 3, we're actually going to need a boat. So I'm just going to go to Lee's base to try and find a boat. Okay, so the next bug is actually going to be one that you can actually probably like benefit from. Again, I bet if you play Minecraft, you use the boat and ice technique to get around. It's really fast. It really is quite fast. So basically, if you go in your boat and you're on an ice path like this, you can actually just like go forward, open your inventory, and it naturally just does it on its own after that. So you don't have to hold your controller. It's like AFK rowing. So if you've got to go a long distance and you happen to have an ice path built that long distance, you don't even have to like hold the buttons, which I think is pretty cool. Again, I'm not 100% sure that's a bug, but it's a little tip anyway. And it's kind of like a bug, kind of like you're using the mechanics of the game to benefit you. So yeah, I think number 3 is pretty cool. And again, we're going to go on to number 4, another one which I've picked up. Which is actually to do with the Riptide Trident. So let's go to my base and I'll show you that one. Alright, let me go and get some air. Right, so I'm basically at where are we? I'll show you. Okay, I'm at someone else's base basically. Let's show you his name. There we go. A ballistic tick, 5 quid 2, something like that. I don't know. I always crucify names. But anyway, yeah, the Riptide glitch slash bug. Basically what you can do, obviously you can use it. We don't want to hurt any animals in this. But basically, if you've got like a platform like so, you can basically like Oh, I really hope I didn't hit a turtle. I really don't want to hit that turtle. And you can, like, glitch yourself through the block, which, again, I think you can use as, like, a benefit. So let's just do that again to make it, like, super clearer. And then you can just go through. And why this could be a benefit is, as you can see, you go super high after, like, launching yourself through the block. But also, what you could do, you could build yourself, like, for example, like a little house, and the only way you could get through is using this bug. So like you could have the base, like, down here, and then the only way you're allowed actually in is by using, I didn't go through that time, but the only way you're allowed to go through is by actually using the bug. And again, I didn't do it that time. I weren't straight enough down. Let me do it one more time. I need to eat something though, so let's just go down one more time. Okay, so as you can see, we're just going to go straight down, straight through, and there we go. We actually went through it that time. Let's try one more time just to show you guys. So you can go through. Now, I had it on my base where the entire thing was covered. So you'd go like this, and you'd... and there we go. And you'd go straight through, which, as you can see then, I actually landed on top of those, which is super cool. It's like a super nice little bug you can... use, but obviously, as you can see, every single time I'm taking damage like that, and as you can see, I did die there, but luckily I had my totem of undying on. So yeah, again, this could be like a problematic bug, or you could use it to your advantage. Like, if you don't mind taking that little bit of damage, you could make like a base where the only way you could get in is via the Riptide Trident. Again, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so the next bug is basically you put a bed on a transparent block, and then obviously a friend or whoever is sleeping in the bed sleeps in the bed, and then you destroy it, and then they can literally go through the block. This obviously only works at night, and this does work for all transparent blocks. As you can see now, we actually make a little like bunker under the ground. I destroy it, and then you can actually get through the glass. Now this we did this again, obviously, because there was a block there that wasn't fully complete, as you can see. We just do it again. Obviously, if you wanted to, you could build like some kind of base where you could only get in with a friend at night or something like this. I don't know where one person. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, but again, it's quite good. It's quite a different one. Again, it probably does need fixing, to be honest with you. But I just thought I'd report it and let you guys know. Okay, so, no doubt a few of you have come across this bug before. So, basically, you're nerd poling up, and you keep going. And basically, if you carry on nerd poling up, sometimes, obviously, you miss one like that. And then other times, hey, Green Ninja wants to talk to me. Other times, you literally just get completely wiped off. Now, I bet it's not going to do it. But let's see if it does now. If it does now, I'm probably going to die. So let's go back down, and we'll see it again. So basically, sometimes you end up staying on, and other times it completely pushes you off. Like, you're nerd poling up, and it like misses a block, and it pushes you off. Maybe because you're like landing somehow inside this block. So let's try this one more time. And just hold the buttons in, there we go, and that's all that happens. That's the bug, and this can be super annoying, especially if you're trying to like quickly nerd pole up somewhere and you fall, take a lot of damage, and then die. So again, this needs fixing, but on the other hand, you could just start using scaffolding. I mean, it could be just a sign from Mojang to stop nerd poling up, because to be honest with you, nerd poles are like really horrible to clean up after if you fall down or whatever. So yeah, maybe it's just a sign saying we need to start using scaffolding. Okay, so we've got one final like little bug. I'm not actually quite sure that this one's a bug. Maybe one of you guys can let me know in the comments if this is like a feature or if it's like a bug. But anyway, I found it out. It's to do with the Trident again. If you've got Riptide 3, I know for a fact Riptide 3 on it, and you actually go in, sometimes you can make yourself go like a little bit higher. As you can see, just what I did there, like I went in, and then just before I left the water, I'll see if I can do it again. Just before I left the water, you kind of like press the lever again, and it like shoots you a little bit again. It's sometimes like that, like you get like an extra little bit of boost. Sometimes it works really well, other times it doesn't. I mean, like you have to hold it in, so I'm holding my trigger in now, and then oh, I missed it that time, so hold it in, and then there we go. So it kind of does it twice. Again, you do get a little bit more It's not the best, I mean, but it's a nice little feature to know. Again, I don't know if it is like a bug or if it is actually like supposed to happen, but it'll be nice to know if someone knows. But yeah, that is literally all the bugs that I've found. So we're gonna leave it there for part 2 before this drowned literally attacks me. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there for part 2. Again, if you have found out any bugs, let me know in the comments, and then I'll try and showcase them. And also, don't forget, make sure you go on feedback and report a bug if you do find any bugs that need reporting. Obviously, if you find bugs that are obviously beneficial, maybe don't report them. I don't know, but I think in general you should report all bugs, just so we can get them all fixed, so we can just have a natural game. And I think it'll be much better. But obviously, there's always going to be so many bugs. So again, make sure you go down to that feedback and click report a bug, because it's so important. Again, if you've liked it, make sure you leave me a massive thumbs up. And obviously, if you've experienced any of these bugs, make sure you also leave it a thumbs up as well. So make sure you also subscribe with that notification bell on, and I will catch you on the next one.